Welcome back. We are discussing analyzing economics and finance for a retail investor and a and all, as well how affecting common man's life, things like the inflation, interest rate, and also war in outside the country, major economic power houses like US and European major countries in Europe, how affecting our currency. Now we know currently the dollar is the highest in compared to many other major countries currencies. We are also experience depreciate rupees value compared to dollar, and we are paying more for import our oil, the commodity we are importing most. Today I am going to discuss in between two countries fighting. Now today we heard in Russia mobilizing, and they are going to memorandum in Russia because they lose eastern Ukraine parts where which who capture the invade Russia to Ukraine. That's actually affecting Europe's, and there is more in America in this war, and they are not accept the invades of Russia in Ukraine, and Europe's they are experience in the common people, they are experience higher cost of living because mainly the cost of energy going to 4 times 5 times higher than previous times of when before start the war in between Ukraine and Russia. Now recently we heard mobilize hundreds and thousands of people newly in Russia start to mobilize hundreds of thousands of new and doubling their mobilize for this war. And this in Europe they want to normalize the energy bill, but they still involved in this war indirectly with Western powers like US. We are seeing in the world stock markets is correcting, and world economy, major economies a talk in mainstream going to a recession. Portfolio managers start to prepare. They want to prepare because how affecting the businesses in particular business they invest, how affecting this war and commodity prices. When we think about the investment, we are little bit knowledge about the economics of our own and other nation as well. For the well-being of our finance and investments. Here in this channel, I discuss things like this because many times I am experienced in burnout in stock market. Then I think where I am falling and I start to took attention these things and like we are in recent coming weeks we are in monetary policy committee meeting, we are expecting some changes and these all things we are very cautious when investing this because there is a reason for this not a cup of tea for many of you because you want to invest first your knowledge and you want then come to investment pockets like this evolving they like this evolving ecosystem and when you invest you want to understand very well about where is putting your money in behind that company, what's happening, fundamental things and financial things you want to must understand well before decide any decision. Here I'm mentioned here because most of people think retail investors think and some many are in Indian perspective we know well many influencers saying invest in this that there here and there like that but you don't follow them because you must understand this not a cup of tea, many of you. Because when we in personal life we reach some goals in personal, when we want to reach job we must do some formal education. In for a doctor took 5 year and an engineer took 4 year, and you necessary to higher secondary you took 12 years, and then after you took 4 to 8 years for your PhD, like in your formal education. When this come in financial market, you think this invest today and took profit tomorrow. Many are unaware in these things because lack of knowledge. And this all I am discuss here today, the concept of the knowledge that need to run this ecosystem you must understand well. You know well what's going on your surrounding, what's going on outside your countries, major economics, all you well understand, and you want to curiosity towards learning, because when you and you are learning, translating to that, when you are and you are learning, you are actually there's you took decision in your life, because the world is evolving and we want to know where is standing our country in point of view, what's the products we are exporting, what's the products we are importing, and like many things you want to learn before decision, and you well knowledge about world economies, micro things you should understand well. You want to study well, then you decide to come this ecosystem. If you like this video, you please subscribe. Thank you for watching.